My name is John Doe, and I was a firefighter during 9/11. I continually saved lives while I was fighting the fires. One day, I saw the news on September 11th, 2001, and I was devastated that terrorists had attacked the country that I knew and loved. Breaking news! A plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. It is total chaos here with ashes and wreckage everywhere. Here is a clip a passing helicopter took. Now isn't that just shocking? Back to you, Kelly, with the weather. Oh my gosh! I ran over to my computer and received an email stating, "Emergency, you must hurry to the fire department to help. The World Trade Center has been attacked by planes. You must help save the people from this terrible act." I ran out the door to my car to hurry over to the fire department. Once at the headquarters, I met up with my marshal and really saw how the attack altered the people around him. Everyone was moping around trying to figure out something to do. Even the fire marshal himself looked groggy, even though he has a stone-cold personality no matter what happens. Apparently, this was one of the few things that could really change the way the marshal looked at things. I tried to wake everyone up and tell them that there were countless lives that needed to be saved. That sparked everyone's brains, and in about 2 minutes, everyone loaded into the fire trucks and headed to the scene of the crime. At the attack site, my crew and I were immediately taken back by the amount of rubble and bodies that were sprawled across the site. The buildings were burning and destroyed, and it was total chaos. My crew and I ran over to the crash site and began helping injured people. We escorted many people to waiting ambulances, which then drove them to hospitals. By the end of the day, many firefighters, policemen, and doctors had saved as many people as possible while being saddened by the attack of their country. Many people died, but many people survived as well. After that, I was much less self-centered. I was much more caring for others. Like many other people that day, I called my family and told them how much they meant to me. I tried to live an ordinary life after that, but every night I dreamt about that terrible day and of great sadness. I was affected both mentally and physically. Mentally, because I would always remember that day and it would haunt me for the rest of my life. Physically, because after breathing in a lot of those ashes, I could have gotten cancer like many other firemen, but I was lucky. I only had a small cough. In August 2005, a horrible event took place in the Gulf of Mexico. A hurricane named Hurricane Katrina completely destroyed some cities along the Gulf and in states such as Louisiana. Remembering that horrific day on 9/11, I decided to create a website and raise money and food for them. The charity was a huge success. I was able to raise a lot of money, food, and shelter for them. Had the event in 9/11 not occurred to me, I probably would have just been sitting there on the couch, feeling sorrow for these people. Because I knew how they felt, I decided to give something back. The events in 9/11 really changed me and caused me to look at life in a different perspective. I knew I had made a difference for the lives of the people there who had lost their homes and friends to the hurricane. 2010, I received another opportunity to help those who had experienced a tragic event. I decided to raise money again with the website. I helped rebuild their homes and their country.